Yeah, I mean, look, we, yes and no. Yes and no. We were so happy once it did open up again. I mean, I'm not in a huge hurry to travel anytime soon, unless something permits. But no, I mean, I wasn't. A lot of people were, but I think we just need to get back to normality. I think we just do. It's time now where we have to. And I didn't think COVID would come up too much in this chat today, but it's part of life moving forward. People often say, I don't want to refer to Rogan too much, but take your vitamins, drink your water, just carry on, and I think we're going to be okay if we do that in a sense, because it's not going away anytime soon.
And you're right. Like with the guys that I've spoken to, like the one common thing is like if you're a healthy body, like the way it handles obviously this virus is a lot different than if you've already got underlying issues, right? That's just point in case. But look, we will move on from the COVID discussion, but I mean, it is one of those things that I guess, it's always interesting to see how other nations are kind of handling it. I will just ask you though now, what is the kind of plan moving forward? Because I mean, the last thing that we've now got in the news here is that I don't know, are the people over there very keen to kind of take up the vaccine? Because here there's been a little bit of a pushback, right? And so the original plan was, if we get vaccinated quick enough, we'll open the international borders, and and I think a lot of Australians have just gone, we'll just stay in Australia, right? Like we don't care. So like a lot of the people here have actually turned around and said we don't want to get vaccinated. We kind of will wait on the sidelines. But now they've kind of even moved it forward to the point where they're like, if you want to travel interstate, you're going to need that same vaccine passport. Now, that hasn't been passed yet, but that's kind of the latest over here that they're going to try to force you. So if I want to take a holiday, say in Queensland or go down to Melbourne, potentially I would then also have to have the vaccine. So what are the kind of steps you guys are taking over there?
Not as fast as probably what we'd like, and some people are adverse to it. It's not rolling out as quick as what we'd probably want. And actually, I'm going to have to retract on what I said, because I have to go to a wedding in Australia of my sister's, and I've got to visit my nephew, because my sister lives in Ballarat, soon to move to Horsham, just further away from that. So, look, if you're asking me personally, would I take it? Probably, if it meant that I had to travel or go to concerts, etc., whatever it may be. Look, there's still other people out there that won't. I guess it's going to become part of life, and I just hope that the side effects aren't too drastic. It's a hard one. I mean, they're not rolling out as quick as we'd like, but that's the government.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard sell. I guess for over here, it's a hard sell when we only have one case every 3 months. You know what I mean? Like people are like, why do we even need to take this but like not realizing then that's all going to change once these borders open. Like once the borders open, then those cases are going to go up again, right? But that's the hard sell, because everyone's kind of looking going, we don't even have COVID here, so why are we taking this thing, right? Like it's just non-existent. So it's kind of weird. But I think you mean Hotham is probably where you're going to which is also Victoria, Ballarat. But I will have to ask, if you're going to make the journey up, are you going to come up to New South Wales?
100%. I mean, there's so much history there. There's so many great gyms. I'd love to come in, and that's got such a good scene as well. You got Billy Hussein's, you got so many MMA gyms. Obviously, it would be a great place to just even check out and gym hop around Sydney and New South Wales area. It's so rich in terms of the fight history. Might even try catch up with what's his name, the guy that does the shoeies.
Tai Tuivasa?
Yeah. If he's about, I know they're doing their podcast as well. So it'd be good to look. I mean, there's such a good scene there as well. So it'd be good to catch up with all the boys if I came over.